Well, welcome. Great to have you joining me today. And let's get started. When you're ready, we start as we always do, by simply lying back, closing your eyes, and breathing. And continue to take the time to slow down and settle in. By starting in this way, it doesn't matter if you're tuning in right as we start, or a little bit later. We all start and we all take the time to just settle in. There's no rush, no tricks to it, no surprises. It's the same every time we start. A simple act of slowing down. The act of taking the time to notice the breath, to feel the body. The practice of being right here. Take just a few more breaths, a few more moments out of the day. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. And you gently rock from side to side. A sense of movement, a shifting of the body. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Finding that rhythm of the breath, moving with the body. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. You close your eyes if they've opened. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale as you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of the push-up. And exhale, lowering towards the floor. Inhale, forward for your back bend. And exhale, you press the hips back and up, down, dog. And you settle in. Take any movement you like. Pedaling the feet, rolling the shoulders. Swaying from side to side. Then inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale, rising, reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left leg back. Right leg back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, forward for your back bend. Exhale, pressing the hips back and up, down, over. Nice and firm with the palms. Pushing those hips back and up so you get that length. Pressing weight into the legs, stretching out through the calves and the hamstrings. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale, lower. Inhale for cobra, up dog. Exhale, the down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back. Right leg. Exhale as you lower to chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale to down dog. You feel the body waking up, warming up with each round. And a little more range of motion. A little more fluidity in the movement. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right. Left. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left, right. Exhale, lower. Inhale and exhale, down, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Then with the big toes close, heels apart. Bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. The hips sit as low as you like, but feel grounded. The thighs are active and engaged. The tailbone drawing down. That sense of strength with the legs. Hold in your place. Then exhale as you straighten the legs and fold forward. You catch hold of your toes, your ankles, your shins. Let the head hang heavy. An active forward fold. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. The back heel spins it. Torso sweeps up. Settle into your stance. Nice firm pressure into the outer edge of that left foot. The right knee bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. Then inhale as you open up, warrior two. Those left toes turn out slightly so that back foot now is parallel to the back edge of the mat. The front knee still bending as close to 90 degrees as you like. And you have that external rotation at that right thigh. So the hips wrapping under, the adductors, the inner thighs rolling up towards the ceiling. Broadening you out across the lap. And straighten out the right leg. You turn the right toes in, feet parallel to the short ends of the mat. Draw the heels towards each other as the knees bend, the hips sit. Goddess pose. Elbows bend 90 degrees. Shoulder blades draw towards each other as the tailbone draws down. Nice and open through the front lines of the body. Nice full breaths. Then inhale, straightening the arms and the legs. Heels spin back out so the feet are parallel. Then you fold forward. Getting your hands to the floor. The head hangs heavy. The tailbone tilting towards the ceiling. Working into that deep lateral. Straddle, forward fold. And inhale, lifting up halfway. You're going to keep your legs exactly as they are as you walk your hands towards the top edge of the mat. Trying to take your hands outside the outer edge of that right foot. Keep the feet parallel, knees straight. Starting to work now that lateral straddle fold. legs are active, the feet are pressing down, the torso reaching out over that outer edge of the right thigh. And sweeping back to center. Take a breath. Inhale halfway. This time you walk your hands around to the top edge of the mat, framing that right foot, and stepping back. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, warrior one. Nice full breath. Nice soft breath. Then inhale, opening up warrior two. Smooth transition. Broadening out now. Make those slight adjustments with your legs. But you're still low and set, foot to foot. Inhale, straightening out the left leg. Turn the toes and feet parallel. And the heels draw towards each other as the knees bend, the hips sit. Goddess pose. Elbows bend. A firm determination, holding your stance. Nice full breaths. Inhale, extend the limbs. Spin those heels out. Make sure the feet are parallel first, and then fold forward. If you like to take a different hand position this time, feel free. You can catch the big toes. You can interlace the fingers behind your back, or you keep the hands on the floor. Work into the straddle fold. Then exhale, release your hands. You lift up halfway. And again, without changing anything about your legs, you just walk your hands to the top edge of the mat, trying to reach out past the outer edge of that left foot. And as you work into this fold, you'll notice this right shoulder wants to kind of roll under, almost like you're twisting towards that left leg. Try and keep that left shoulder lifted, level with the right. So instead of twisting into that left leg, you feel like you're folding out over the outer line of that left leg. Then coming back to center. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, walk yourself around to the top edge of the mat, framing that left foot, and stepping back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the right leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward, warrior one. Then straighten out the right leg. Take the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Palms squeeze, shoulders draw back and down as you fold forward over that right leg for pyramid. Nice strong stance. Actively and firmly pressing both feet down and out into the mat as the torso reaches out over that right leg. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. And you're going to just step that left foot forward next to the right, standing tall at the top of the mat. Relax your arms, take a breath. Then palms together, gesture balancing the body and mind. As we start to shift the weight over to the left for extended hand to toe pose. Left hand comes to left hip. Right arm straight out in front of you. And on inhale, you lift that right leg up as high as you can. When it won't go any higher, then you reach out and either grab that right big toe, or let the knee bend and catch behind the thigh. As you feel steady, maybe you think about reaching down to grab that big toe. Maybe you're working on straightening that leg out, or you start lifting that right foot up towards the ceiling. And take one more breath here. And holding our hips and foundation stable, you start to open that right leg up to the right. The leg can be bent or straight. Keep your torso, keep your hips facing forward. Opening through that inner right thigh. Good. And coming back to center. Now we'll all bend that right knee. Turn it out as we place that right ankle just above the left knee, setting up for camper's pose. Hands together at your heart. Legs in that figure four. As you feel steady, you can start to bend that left knee, sitting your hips down. You can take the arms up overhead, challenging your balance. You can fold into that right calf, keeping the hips low, giving you that nice stretch to the outer right hip. Or you start to turn this into your tiptoe balance. Bring the hands to the floor. The weight shifts forward so that left heel peels up, and you sit your hips down on top of that left heel. Then you try and bring one hand, maybe both, back to your heart. Now one more breath. And wherever you are, you're just going to put that right foot on the floor and stand up. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. And straighten out that left leg. Take the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Open up across the collarbone. And then fold forward for pyramid. Inhale, rising up. Bringing the hands around out front as you just step that right foot forward. Tadasana. And palms together. The weight shifts to the right. Right hand to right hip. Left arm straight out in front. Isolate those hip flexors on that left leg. And try and lift that left leg as high up as you can. Then you catch hold. Grabbing the big toe or bending the knee and catching behind the thigh. Once you feel steady, then maybe think about accessorizing it. Working on grabbing that big toe. Maybe you're working on straightening the leg out, or you're trying to lift the foot. Just a couple breaths here. Then you start to open that left leg to left. Nice and broad through the inner left thigh. Really come back to center. Let that left knee bend, and you turn it out. Left ankle is just above the right knee. Hands at your heart. Your figure four. Then maybe start to bend into that right knee, sitting the hips. One-legged chair. Maybe take the arms up overhead. Maybe you fold into that calf. Or you start to fold forward, bring your hands to the floor. Right heel peels, and you sit your hips down on top of it. Then one hand, maybe both, if you're hurt, for your tiptoe balance. You're working that tiptoe balance. Stay broad across the lap, keeping that left knee down, avoiding letting it float up on you. You got one more breath. And nice and easy wherever you are. We're going to just place that left foot on the floor as you stand up. Tadasana. You relax your arms. You close your eyes. You take a breath. And inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step. Then sliding forward into plank. And we're going to roll to the left, side plank. Left hand outer edge of left foot. You can lift that top arm. You can lower the bottom knee. Whatever you like. Nice strong lateral line. Nice and grounded from left hand to left foot. Engaging through the core. Then drawing that right knee towards your nose. You just step that right foot to the top edge of the mat, low lunge. Lower the left knee, uncurl the toes as we go into lizard pose. Right hand on the floor inside the right foot. You start to bow towards the floor. One forearm, maybe both touch down. Inhale, rising up. You curl those left toes, lift that knee as you sweep that right leg back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then slide forward in a plank. And you roll to the right. Side plank. Pressing the floor away. Lifting the waistline. And left knee comes towards your nose. And you step the foot forward. Low lunge. Lower the right knee, uncurl the toes. Left hand inside the left foot. And you start to lower to the floor. As you sink deeper, you can always walk that left foot further forward. Maybe shimmy that right knee a little further back. Keeping that open line from thigh to thigh. You work that deep flexion at the left hip. Inhale, rising up to straight arms. Plant the palms, curl those right toes, and sweep that left leg back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. You settle in. A strong stance. Right thigh drawing forward, left pressing back. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart, as you fold and twist to the right. Revolve side ankle. Taking that nice deep twist. Working the palms together, trying to get the thumbs to line up with the center of your chest, or opening those arms up. Maybe binding around that thigh as you go deeper into the twist. Now with your next inhale, let that left arm guide you up and around Warrior Two. Then straighten out that right leg. You reach forward for triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. Inhale, rising up. We're turning this into revolved triangle. So we'll bring the hands to the hips. Left toes turn forward so you can square your hips with the top edge of the mat, keeping the legs straight. Then left arm reaches up. You fold forward about halfway and you rotate. Left hand lands down. Right arm reaches up. Keep pressing down and out through both legs. Reach the crown of the head towards the top line of the mat. as the shoulders roll open. And then exhale, right hand comes down. And you find your rock to down dog, moving with the breath. Inhale the left leg, and exhale, you step the foot forward, high lunge. Settling in. A strong stance. These open lines. And palms together, thumbs to your heart. You fold and twist to left. Revolve side angle. And letting that right arm guide you as you sweep open, warrior two. Right heel spins in, hips and chest broad to the long edge of the mat. Then straightening out that left leg, reach forward, triangle pose. Good, inhale, rising up. Hands to your hips. Right toes turn in so your hips can square to the top edge of the mat. You adjust your stance however you need so that those legs are straight, hips are square. Then that right arm reaches up. You fold forward about halfway, and you rotate. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. And exhale, left hand comes down, and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale the right foot forward. Going into side angle, so right hand on the floor inside the foot. Left heel spins in. And inhale, sweeping that left arm to the ceiling. If you want to wrap it behind your back, catching the inner thigh or catching hands for your buttocks, feel free. And back to center. We're going to frame that right foot, left heel peels. Then press down to lift that right foot up and place that right knee on the mat, setting up for pigeon. The left leg can slide back. That right shin can slide forward. You can stay upright for your pigeon variations, or you drape yourself forward over that right calf. Inhale, rising up. You plant the hands. You step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, left foot steps forward. Left hand inside the left foot. Right heel spins in. And inhale, sweeping open. Side angle. Keeping the arms in a T. Or wrapping that right arm behind your back for your vines. And exhale, hands to the floor. Framing that left foot. Right heel lifts. And press down to lift up that left foot. And place that left knee on the mat. The right leg slides back. Left shin can shimmy forward. You stay upright. Or you drape yourself forward. Inhale, rising up. Plant the hands. You step back. And a gentle bend in the knees. Look forward of your hands, and on inhale, you float or step to sitting at the top of the mat. And bring the legs through, setting in for Paschimottanasana. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed, the arms reach up, and exhale, you fold forward. Touch and hold whatever you got, your feet, your ankles, your shins. And soften the eyes, bow the head. Lead with your heart, your sternum, the center of your chest. Inhale, reaching out as you rise up. Just sweep the arms around in front. And on an exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Go lie flat. You take a breath. And preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. You bend your knees. The feet are flat. The arms alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, lowering down. Take a nice full breath. And inhale, you press down to go up once again. And exhale, relax, lowering down. Third and final one. On an inhale, you press down to go up. And exhale, coming down. Once you're down, you just draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And taking the arms alongside the body, palms flat. The legs go straight up to the ceiling. You hang out there, or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend your elbows, hands against your back as you send the legs up. A few more breaths if you want any variations. Send the legs wide, scissor arm apart. Lotus, take a twist. Whatever feels good. And coming back to center, toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. The hips are high, low back's open. Release the hands, fingers point forward. And nice and smooth, you unravel. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press into your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. Arc the spine, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown of the head to the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And taking the arms into cactus arms, elbows bend 90 degrees. You release the knees over to the left. One final twist. Back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs out onto the mat. Shavasana. Or you tuck your hands behind your knees, catching a ride up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, you take your time. You stay up as long as you like, coming down whenever you're ready. If you're new to headstand, you start on your forearms and knees. Grab opposite elbows. And keep the elbows as they are as you bring the hands up. Fingers interlaced, palms apart. You place the crown of the head on the floor, cupping the back of your head in your hands. And when you're ready, you just curl the toes and lift the knees. You find your base with those forearms firm to the mat, shoulders active. And start to walk the feet towards the elbows, lifting the hips higher. Eventually drawing one knee in towards your chest, heel to your hip, and the other. And as you feel balance in this low position, you then just take the legs straight up. You stay up as long as you like, coming down the same way you went, whatever you're done. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Then you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today. Always great to have you joining me. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.